In this video, we're going over hard linear equations and inequalities. We're going to solve them together and also go through a misunderstanding that some students may have. And the first one, I will solve it the way some students are going to solve it. And remember, this is going to be hard depending on your level. So for you, this may be easy, and for others, this may be really hard. So depending on your grade, your level in math, this may vary. The difficulty may vary. So the first one is 3x minus 5 over 4 minus x plus 7 over 6. So some students are going to tackle this by trying to get rid of the fraction, and the mistake they do here is multiplying 3x minus 5 over 4 times 4. And what they basically do is 4 times 4, they cancel the 4, and then they do 3x times 4, which is 12x, and negative 5x times 4, which is negative 20x. That's wrong. That's not something you should be doing. And if you do struggle with getting rid of fractions when they're necessary, there will be a video in the description whenever I make it. So x equals 5 over 2 is the answer most students get when they try to eliminate the fractions right at the beginning. When they do it in the wrong way, this is the answer they get, and it's obviously wrong. So at the end of this video, I will explain everything. I will definitely explain everything concerning this, and you'll be able to understand. The second equation is 7 minus 2 times 3x minus 4 in parentheses equals 5x plus 1. So in this case, what you do first is obviously expand the 7 minus 2 in parentheses 3x minus 4. So if you expand it, that's going to give you 7. Negative 2 multiplied by 3x is going to give you negative 6x. And negative 2 multiplied by negative 4 is going to give you positive 8. So it's going to be 7 minus 6x plus positive 8 equals 5x plus 1. Obviously, what you do now is add like terms. And if you do not know what like terms are, then check my description, because I probably will make videos about like terms for those of you who do not know like terms. So now 7 plus 8 is 15, minus 6x equals 5x plus 1. So now what you do is you make the 1 go to the other side, and the sign is going to change, and the 6x, negative 6x, also moves to the other side, and the sign is going to change. So that's going to be 15 minus 1 equals 5x plus 6x. The reason this is done like this is to make sure you're adding like terms. So now you do the work. 15 minus 1 is going to give you positive 14, and then 5x plus 6 is going to give you 11x. Now 14 equals 11x, so therefore you divide both sides by 11, and when you divide both sides by 11, it gives you 14 over 11, and that's the answer for the second one. The third exercise is 5 over x equals 2. In this case, you want to get rid of the fraction, because 5 over x is not added to another fraction or multiplied, subtracted from another fraction. What happens here is they're just telling you 5 over x is equal to 2, and what you want to do is get rid of that x. And how do you get rid of the x? in 5x is by actually multiplying 5x times x. So when you do 5x times x, you also have to do the same thing to the other side 2 times x. I won't go too deep on why we do that, but now what you do is actually cross out or eliminate the x from x times 5 over x. You eliminate both of the x, and now you find yourself with 5 equals 2x. 5 is equal to 2x, but you don't want to find 2x, you just want to find x. So therefore, you divide both sides by 2, and that's going to give you x equals 5 over 2, and that's going to be your answer. The last one is 4 times x minus 3 in parentheses minus 2 times 2x plus 1 in parentheses equals 5 minus x. In this case, all you do is expand. 4 times x is 4x, 4 times negative 3 is negative 12, negative 2 times 2x is negative 4x, and negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 equals 5 minus x. So now all you do is add like terms. 4x minus negative 4 is 0x. Negative 12 minus 2 is negative 14 equals 5 minus x. Now, so 0x minus 14 equals 5 minus x. What you do now is the 5 on the right side moves to the left side, and this sign changes, so 5 becomes negative 5. Negative 5 minus 14 gives you minus 19, negative 19. Negative 19 is equal to negative x. Negative 19 equals to negative x, so we are not trying to solve for negative x, but we are trying to solve for x. Therefore, we divide both sides by negative 1, and the answer is going to be x is equal to 19. So again, these are the answers, but the last one, the one before the last one, the second one, these are right, but the first one isn't right. And we're going to go through how to solve the first one together. So let's do it again. 3x minus 5 over 4 minus x plus 7 over 6 is equal to 2. So what you want to do right here is actually add these two fractions together, but you have to have a common denominator. 6 times 2 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. So because you do that, you multiply the numerators by the same number you multiplied it with the denominators. 3 times 3x is a 9x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15 over 12. And negative 2 multiplied by x is negative 2x. Negative 2 multiplied by 7 is negative 14 over 12 equals 2. So now you add like terms because you finally have a common denominator. Now you add the like terms. 9x minus 2x is 7x. Negative 15 minus 14 is negative 29 over 12 equals 2. Now what you also want to do is actually get rid of the fraction. So the way you do this is by multiplying both sides by 12. 7x minus 29 over 12 multiplied by 12 equals 2 multiplied by 12, which is 7x minus 29 equals 24. Okay. Once again, you move the negative 29 to the other side. The sign changes, which is 24 plus 29. So it's 7x equals 24 plus 29. 7x is going to be equal to 53. And remember, we are not trying to solve for 7x. We're trying to solve for x. So we'll divide both sides by 7. And the answer is going to be x is equal to 53 over 7. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check the links in the description.